Well, just a little background. The Adam Forgesh wrote the screenplay, and he was walking on the streets of New York after moving back from L.A., and he heard two older men speaking, and one of them said, "If law school doesn't pan out, I'll be a doctor." And this idea that anything is possible at any age kind of it stimulated his imagination. And he came across a book I had done in 1990 called Harvey Wang's New York. I'm a photographer. Pictures of people in disappearing professions and trades, and he sort of used that to flesh out this idea of a world, of a New York City that existed within this modern city. So that's one of the main themes, these two New Yorks, Lenny's world and the modern city, and how the discomfort the older people might feel as the city changes. So that's one of the big themes. There's also love at any age, and friendship. The friendship of these two older men, and so there's a lot of things. And of course, it's a love letter to New York City as well.
I mean, there's something about New York that it's a.
There's a lot of history in New York. I mean, it's a true world city. I mean, everything is here, every culture, and there's a certain energy. Those are all the cliches about New York. But the other thing is that the real estate, the change in real estate values drives this sort of relentless push to modernize and gentrify, and the economy is pushing out mom and pop businesses. So there's this constant churning of life here and business. But there's also there are holdouts. Everywhere you look, there are holdouts, and I think I've always been attracted to these holdouts. And I think that's part of New York, is like you see what's here and you see what was here all at the same time. One of the really cool things for me is we shot in many locations that are kind of represent Lenny's world. 3 of them have disappeared since we made the film. One is a hosiery shop on Grand Street called Lismore Hosiery. An old bar named Blarney Stone is gone, and there's a jewelry store that used to be part of the jewelry district in New York when it was in Chinatown. It was one of the holdouts. It also disappeared since we filmed. So yeah, in a way, there's actual documentary kinds of a record within this feature film, which is nice.